A quick update on ZBCN here. Up almost 35% on the week, but we're down about 13% here. And now, what I want to point out on ZBCN is the big question is, of course, you guys that are holding, is this the top or not? So I want to point something out here from the first run here to where we were watching it in this accumulation here before it took off. You can see that if we go from the low to the high here, we held that 236 to stay bullish off of a little pullback, and then we continued the move up. Now, if we do that again on the second pullback, you can see that we did the same exact thing here from that low to the wick high here. You can see the 236 held on that candle once again to stay bullish over about 4. And then now we're doing the same thing once again. So the question, like I said, is the top end. We're repeating over and over the price action here. So we are over the 236. So what we're going to simply do here is I'm going to draw a green support box here from the 1272 at 005 down to the 236 here, and just keep it that simple. That's your support level to stay bullish to continue this little push to the upside on ZBCN. So as long as you're over pretty much 5 up to about 5.2, I would say this thing is good to go here. So any lower than that, though, let me bring that back up, then you would probably end up topping out. You do have the 382 here you could pull back down to on ZBCN. So if you're looking to buy back in on a pullback, we do have the green box down about 17%, and then as low as another 35% drop down to about 0.04 to stay bullish to continue the move up on ZBCN here. But any lower than that, then you're probably going to come back down here and hit a 618 retracement or lower. So we'll see how it plays out on a ZBEC network here. But it's not looking too bad. And like I said, it's repeating itself at the moment. So let's move this all out of the way. So pretty much as long as you're over 5, your resistance to get over right now is the 1414 at 0065. And then if it can accomplish that, then the next move up, we'll have a nice little spike up to the 1618. And we'll have this thing move up to 009 and move up another 54% here. And then the bigger question becomes, of course, I know a lot of people want this thing to run to $1, $2, but the top of the fib here to be, if you want to call it realistic or not, I mean, we're already almost there. But that is a 97x, 98x, up to about 60 cents on ZBEC to make it to the top of the fib here. And then the target we've been watching from the bottom in that accumulation, of course, has always been, the 3 to 4 to 5 cent range, which was a large move from where it is. Now today, just to make it to that 4.5 to 5 cent range, you're looking at it anywhere from a 7.5 to an 8.5x left in the tank here. So, of course, what are your thoughts? Comment down below. None of this is financial advice, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.